So, it's been a while ever since I uploaded this video. That was the day before the Game Awards. And I have been quiet, and I watched it, and I've been really quiet for a few days. And there's a good reason why. Well, two reasons. One, I actually been doing my things going on in real life, so I just had to do my own thing. And two, the Game Awards was really disappointing. I mean, to be honest, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. And I say that for a good reason. And I say it for two reasons, actually. One is that the 5th DLC character of the Fighters Pass was not announced. Most of us were expecting it, but there was a reason why. Because Geoff Keighley said that just because what happened last year doesn't mean it is going to be happening this year. Which I do understand, because Joker... Because think about it, guys. Persona 5 and Joker being a gentleman thief, he's pretty much has an interesting personality who surprises who surprises people by stealing the other's hearts, but for a good reason, because of their evil deeds. And I understand that. And I kind of understand why Joker was actually announced last year. And, oh yeah, actually. There wasn't really any announcements or representatives from Nintendo themselves. Because they were focusing on two big companies, Sony and Microsoft, or specifically their consoles, Xbox and the PlayStation. They revealed the Xbox X Series X, I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. But there was rarely any announcements from Nintendo. No new Breath of the Wild 2. No Crash Bandicoot game. No Metroid Prime and all that. It was rarely. They announced No More Heroes 3 and all that. And he also announced Bravely Default 2, which I find interesting, I guess. But not only that, what I have actually been more excited for are 4 things actually. 1, Ultimate Fighting Game of the Year. I'm actually excited. I felt so excited. 2, my boy Luigi's Mansion 3 has won Family Game of the Year. I'm proud of my boy. 3, Reggie Fils-Aimé, former president of Nintendo, gave the most epic speech. And 4, that one Muppet scene. That one Muppet where they showed the Untitled Goose with Beaker in it, which I find hilarious. And yeah, that's about it. So really, nothing much has been happening, but that's not what I'm talking about today. As you can tell by the thumbnail and the title of the screen, you can tell I'm gonna be talking about Fortnite, and that's a DLC. And wait a minute, and before you guys dislike this video, I just kind of want to mention I want to give a brief disclaimer that I'm not saying Fortnite's going to be a Smash DLC character. And I'm saying this because I can tell people are just going to dislike it because of Fortnite. Now just hear me out. I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about my honest thoughts and opinions about how I feel of Fortnite having content in Smash Bros. Ultimate as a DLC. So anyhow, let's just get started with it. So let's just get into it right now. So, Fortnite as Smash DLC. So 3 YouTubers, Papagenos, Airmit Mar, and also Lax Chris, those 3 YouTubers recently, well not recently, but about a few months ago, after Banjo was released, and ever since Terry was announced, and Sans being announced as a Mii costume, there has been an interesting, thing going on, talking about Fortnite being in Smash Brothers, and it was known as the Brew Leak. And the Brew Leak was, I'm not gonna lie, it was actually debunked, which I find it a good thing, because someone was actually impersonating the Brew Leak, and it was pretty much recently deconfirmed that Fortnite is not gonna be a DLC, and there was also a DLC, a Fortnite Jonesy, in the Facebook page and all that, but I think that's actually fake. Most of us think it's fake, to be honest. But hey, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it would have been cool. And let me talk about my actual opinion. So the leak has been out of the way, thank goodness, because Why? Because to be honest, I really do not trust leaks that much anymore. I don't say I say that because, like I said in my last video, Savi and Bergman, just because they're credible leakers doesn't mean they get their sources right. That's all I just want to say. But if Fortnite having content for Ultimate's DLC, how do I actually feel about it? I will find it interesting, but I also am gonna be worried. And I'm saying that for a good reason. We're all aware that how toxic the Smash community is, right? Well, it's kind of not as toxic. Well, extremely way more toxic than Fortnite. Fortnite's community is way more toxic than Call of Duty's and Smash Ultimate, just because, yeah. I mean, I think we might know. And Fortnite, because if Fortnite was a character as DLC, in my opinion, I can tell the entire community would riot, especially Fortnite community. I also kind of want to mention because let me tell you this, guys. Fortnite is pretty much a huge game. It made like $1 billion because of how extremely popular it was. Not only that, Epic Games, he pretty much has such an interesting relationship with Nintendo. Nintendo just let Fortnite have a bundle, including their own free skin, a download code, and a Nintendo Switch, obviously. I also kind of want to mention that they usually give updates on their Twitter account, just kind of like this one, for example, the one for the recent Star Wars movie that is coming out this Friday. I might want to see it, but I don't think so yet. But really, Fortnite actually being actual content in Smash Ultimate, it would actually cause a lot of riot. If you think Steve was weird, think again if you put Fortnite in it. And this could go a few ways, actually. One, a DLC character, an actual fighter to be exact. If that was an actual fighter, people would have actually riot, and some will be some will be happy. Most of them would have been rioting. I'm just not gonna lie. And two, a Mii fighter costume. They can give the treatment just like what they did in Sans, because ever since Sans actually became a Mii fighter costume for Mii Gunner, that really just leaves the door for many series to actually get added, like Astral Chain, Kingdom Hearts, Crash Bandicoot, Devil May Cry, yeah, all that. But really, a Mii costume would be interesting, though that was still... So let's just say if a Mii costume, it would just cost half riot, and just half will be fine about it, not gonna lie. And that would be a good fit for Mii Gunner. That's kinda all. And thirdly, just give the treatment of what they did to Leon S. Kennedy. A spirit, yeah, just a spirit. That would actually make people calm down a bit, because they would just say, yes, finally, Fortnite's in Smash Bros., but not as a character. That's just kind of what I think sometimes. But really, that's just the only three ways of how they could do it. Just because Fortnite is pretty much a huge game, like I said, but it really has a toxic community, really, like the Smash community and other gaming communities. So overall, in my opinion, I just kind of think Fortnite having content in Ultimate just would have riot a lot. That's all. And I also, guys, since this is the third video I made, since I actually made a video about Raymu and Gordon, I think I should actually make a series about this. I forgot to mention that in the beginning and all that. But really, this is all I kind of want to talk about. And I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I actually have to give this disclaimer 2 times, because, like I said in the beginning, I'm not saying Fortnite is gonna be a DLC. I'm just talking about my honest thoughts of how I would actually feel of Fortnite actually being DLC. So really, that's all I want to mention and all that. That's all I want to mention for Ultimate, for Fortnite being Smash Brothers. The 5th DLC character still remains to us all. Really, not gonna lie. It's because we might not let the... Okay, I'm trying to say is that we might not get the 5th DLC character announced, possibly next month. This month, I don't think so. I actually don't think so. But, really, so, that's all I'm gonna say. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, And also, let me know in the comment section below, how would you feel and what do you think about Fortnite being as actual DLC content for Smash Bros. Ultimate? And let me know what would you rather have for Fortnite content? Do you want the Fortnite default skin to have like the fighter, just the fighter, a stage, possibly a stage? Because I'm kind of surprised they didn't put like a Tetris stage in the beginning, and there was rarely any Tetris representatives, only 2 musics, and just a few spirits from Tetris 99, and that's about it. Or a meat costume, or just spirits. Yeah, just literal spirits. So, or just put some music in it, I'm not gonna lie. But really, just let me know what you think. Just please do not hate me for this. This is just my honest thoughts and opinions. I'm not saying that Fortnite's gonna be in Smash Brothers as DLC. I'm not literally just saying that. But really, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just really hope you guys have a good night, and just let me know what you guys thought of the Game Awards. That's all. Just good night.